Hello, my name is Tom Morello. I am the Night Watchman, and we're in my home studio called Veritas Studios here in Los Angeles, California, where I make records.
Tom Morello is a famous American singer, musician, actor, songwriter, political activist, guitarist, and film score composer who's best known for his guitar playing in a band called Rage Against the Machine. He's also been a part of the band Audioslave and the supergroup Prophets of Rage. This man was a touring musician with the E Street Band and Bruce Springsteen. Rolling Stone magazine ranked Tom number 40 on its list of the 100 greatest guitarists of all time. Tom's won 2 Grammy Awards and a Humanitarian Award. Moreover, he's been nominated for Grammys 10 times.
Make rock, make folk music, and play guitar. And in this studio, I've made a number of records. I made the Street Sweeper records, the last 2 Night Watchman records. It's also
If you enjoy these videos, please remember to hit the like button, as it does help us out a lot. And comment below who your favorite celebrity is that you'd love to see in an upcoming video. His full name is Thomas Baptiste Morello, but is also known as Tom and the Night Watchman. He was born May 30th, 1964 in New York City, making him 56 at the time of this production. He stands at 5 feet 10 inches tall, or 1.8 meters. This guitarist is a vegetarian, and the star sign of Tom Morello is Gemini. Tom has been a huge fan of Alice Cooper. The color of his eyes is black, and he weighs approximately 76 kilograms. Tom is active on social media platforms and has 1.3 million followers on Instagram. Let me also tell you that Tom's paternal great-uncle, Jomo Kenyatta, was the first elected president of Kenya, and his aunt was Jemima Jagaka, who was the first woman to serve in Kenya's legislature. Moreover, Tom's uncle, Inyore Mungai, was a Kenyan cabinet minister and member of parliament who was considered among modern Kenya's founding fathers. He's well known for his strong political views, and Morello recommends people read books written by communist figures like Che Guevara and Karl Marx. Tom is a member of the labor union called the Industrial Workers of the World, and in 2011, this guitarist organized and performed an acoustic concert in support of the protests over collective bargaining rights in Madison, Wisconsin. Along with several other celebrities, Tom appeared in a video showing support for Chelsea Manning in 2013. Back in 2009, Tom married Denise Luizzo, and the couple still lives together. Together, they have 2 sons. In 2007, their first son was born, who was named Rhodes. Then in April 2011, their son Roman was born. Tom also has a daughter from a previous relationship.
as a rehearsal studio. This here is my very first guitar that I ever had. It's a K guitar. It's the one with a lot of knobs and was
Born in Harlem, New York, Tom is the son of Mary Morello and Ngethe Naroje. He's the only son of his parents, and Tom's mother is of Italian and Irish descent, and his father is Kikuyu Kenyan. Tom's mother was a school teacher from Marseille, Illinois. She earned an MA at Loyola University Chicago, and from 1977 to 1983, she traveled to Kenya, Spain, Japan, and Germany as an English teacher. On the other hand, Tom's father, Ngethe, was the ambassador of Kenya to the United States and participated in the Mau Mau uprising. Tom's parents had met in 1963 when both of them attended a pro-democracy protest in Nairobi, Kenya. When Mary found out she was pregnant, she returned to the U.S. In November 1963, she married Naroje in New York City. However, Naroje left the family when Tom was only 16 months old and denied his son's paternity. Tom was raised by Mary in Libertyville, Illinois. This famous guitarist went to Libertyville High School, and Mary was a U.S. history teacher at this school. Tom was active in speech and the drama club and also sang in the school choir. In June 1982, Tom graduated from high school and enrolled at Harvard University. Tom was a political science student at Harvard and graduated in 1986 with a BA degree in social studies. Then he moved to Los Angeles and started working as a stripper. From 1987 to 1988, he worked in the office of U.S. Senator Alan Cranston, but this was a negative experience, and Tom decided never to pursue a career in politics. This man has been involved in various bands since he was just 13 years old. Tom joined a band known as Nebula after purchasing his first guitar, and later joined Electric Sheep. Then in 1991, Tom decided to start a new band. His new band was called Rage Against the Machine, which included rapper Zach De La Rocha, bassist Tim Comerford, and drummer Brad Wilk. In 1992, the band signed a record deal with Epic Records. They started performing regularly in Los Angeles and released their debut album the same year. Tom and Rage Against the Machine released several albums over the next few years and experienced financial and critical success. However, inner turmoil threatened to split up the group when it had released 4 albums. In 2000, this band performed their last concert, and De La Rocha left the group. In late 2000, Rage Against the Machine officially disbanded. Tom and the remaining members formed the group Audioslave. Singer Chris Cornell performed vocals in this band. Over the upcoming years, Audioslave released 3 albums and became a successful group. Their album, Out of Exile, was released in 2005, and it reached platinum status as well as topped the charts. However, Cornell left Audioslave when their 3rd album, Revelations, was released. Rage Against the Machine reunited back in the year 2007, and the group performed at Coachella. The members decided to stay together and toured throughout the world over the next few years. This year, however, it was announced that the band would reunite once again for Coachella. However, their summer tour was canceled due to the pandemic. Outside these bands, Tom has been involved in several other musical projects. This guitarist started the Night Watchman in 2003, which is a one-person folk music entity. In 2003, the Night Watchman toured with artists such as Mike Mills, Bootsy Riley, and Billy Bragg. Then in 2007, Tom released an album as the Night Watchman, which was titled One Man Revolution. The guitarist is also known for his involvement in the Street Sweeper Social Club, and in 2016, Tom joined the supergroup Prophets of Rage. He's also appeared as himself in several documentary films, including Sounds Like a Revolution, Flight 666, and Iron Maiden. Tom appeared in Star Trek Insurrection as Sona Officer and did a cameo in the Star Trek Voyager episode Good Shepherd.
Very inexpensive. It was $50. My mom I bought a guitar combination set for $100, and my mom paid for like the amp, and I paid for the guitar.
This man has mainly accumulated his net worth from his music career as a guitarist. However, he's also made money from acting and endorsements. Back in 2014, Tom made $390,000 from the album titled High Hopes, and on the High Hopes tour, Morello earned more than $64 million. Moreover, this guitarist earned $900,000 from the album titled The Hunting Party. Tom has also added extra cash to his bank account by working as a comic book writer. In 2001, Tom released the album Renegades with Rage Against the Machine. Nearly 1 million copies of this album were sold, and the band earned $1.3 million. The total net worth of Tom Morello is $30 million. Currently, Tom lives in his house in the hills above Los Angeles in a gated community. He purchased this residence in 1997 for $950,000. Likely, this house is currently worth more than $5 million. Tom Morello likely owns the following cars: a 1991 Dodge Demon 340 Hemi Orange, a Range Rover, a Chevrolet Nova, a Porsche.